Hey Casa de Garcia, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. My name is Christina, and today I'm going to share with you this super delicious, easy cinnamon roll recipe. Oh my gosh, they came out so fluffy, pillowy, soft, deliciousness. My family says they're better than Cinnabon. So yeah, if this sounds like something you want to watch, go ahead and continue to watch. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and here we go. For the dough, you're going to need 550 grams of sifted flour, a half a cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of yeast, a pinch of salt, 5 tablespoons of room temperature butter, 2 room temperature eggs, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, and 1 cup of milk. For the filling, we need 1 stick or half of a cup of room temperature butter, 1.5 cups of brown sugar, and 3 tablespoons of cinnamon. And for the icing, we need a half a cup or 50 grams of confectioner's sugar, 4 ounces of room temperature cream cheese, 4 tablespoons of room temperature butter, and a tablespoon of vanilla. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sift the flour. I went ahead and weighed it. It was 550 grams, 4 cups. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sift it. I couldn't find my other bigger one that's a little bit easier to use, so I'm just using a little Swiffer I have. Okay, now I'm going to add the sugar, the pinch of salt, and the yeast, and I'm just going to give that a nice little mix. Then we'll add the wet ingredients. We're going to add the room temperature butter, the room temperature eggs, and the vanilla. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and mix that together, and I want it to come to a crumb mixture, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to add in my warmed milk. I did warm it up to 110 degrees. I just used the microwave. I'm just going to pour it in there, and I'm going to have it mix it in well about a minute or two. And once it's nice and mixed up, I'm going to go ahead and change and put my dough hook in, and then I'm going to let it form a dough, and that usually takes about 10 minutes. And you'll know it's done because it's going to have kind of an elasticy texture to it, sort of like that. Then you're going to take a mixing bowl and generously butter it up all around. And we're going to be placing the dough in there, and that's so as it rises, it won't stick to the bowl and you could easily take it out. Just kind of.
I would do 20, 40, 60, 80.
Put a little bit of butter on the dough as well so it doesn't dry out. You want to cover your dough loosely with some plastic wrap or with some parchment paper. I personally don't like to use plastic wrap, but either will work. And then you're going to put a towel over it, and then you're going to place it somewhere warm so it can rise. You want it to double in size. I just placed it in my oven for about an hour-ish, and this is it. Look, want to see something satisfying?
Oh, hell no. I hope them hands was washed.
And then we just want to get all the air out. Oh, it feels so fluffy. Okay, then I'm going to use my little silicone non-stick little thing. And here's the dough. So I'm just going to, press it like this a couple times. Just make sure that it, all the air's out. Oh man, it feels so nice. Before I rose it, it was like stickier. Now it's just like a little fluff ball. So yeah, I just made sure all the air was out, and now I'm gonna go ahead and start rolling it, and I want to do it like a rectangle. So we'll do it this way first. This dough is very flexible and very forgiving. Also, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like a fluffy pillow. Okay, now that we got our nice shaped rectangular dough, we're going to take that 1 stick of room temperature butter and we're just going to nicely and generously spread it all over the dough. Go ahead and use that whole stick of butter. Then we're going to go ahead and make our mixture for the middle, and that's going to be 1.5 cups of brown sugar, and then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of cinnamon. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and mix that up really good. If there's any pieces of hard brown sugar, sometimes it gets like that, just smash it up together. Nice and mixed. Now we're going to take that sugar mixture and just put it all over your dough. You're going to just spread it all the way around, and then you could just start pouring it on there, and then just like that, just rub it all around. And then once it's nice and full, you're going to go ahead and press it in the dough a little bit. You can even use a rolling pin, but yeah, just push it in as much as you can. Now time to start rolling. So we're just going to start at the edge, and we're going to kind of just pull it out a little bit, and then we're going to begin to roll. So you're going to pull, tuck, roll, pull, tuck, roll. You want to make sure you make it a little bit tight, not super tight, but tight enough to where it stays together. Then at the end, you're just going to pull it and then just flap it over to make it stick. And then you'll go ahead and turn it on the other side to cut it. Just cut off the edges because they are a little bit weaker and uneven. I'm still going to cook them, but then I'm going to cut this in about 8 pieces. Cut about the middle. And then we'll go about the middle. And we'll go about the middle.
About the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And then guess what? The middle.
I think it's pretty good. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and butter. We definitely don't want to waste any of the fallout of the brown sugar, so just go ahead and coat the bottom of your pan. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and start putting them in our pan. Okay, so that is them. I'm going to go ahead and cover it again with my parchment paper and the little towel. We're going to go ahead and let them rise in a warm spot for about an hour, and that's the second. Okay, we're going to put 4 ounces of cream cheese and 4 tablespoons of butter. Okay, just whip it up till it's nice and creamy. Okay, then we're going to add a tablespoon of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of milk, then 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. Okay, there's 1.5. Creamy those up together. Just keep mixing this till it's all nice and mixed together. Look at that, beautiful. Put in a preheated 350 degrees oven for about 18 to 20 minutes. Now just gonna let them cool off for about 5 minutes. Now we're gonna take our icing that we made a little bit ago. We're gonna give it a nice mix, and then we're gonna generously pour it over our cinnamon rolls, and then, you know, just evenly swipe them all over. Well, I don't know if swipe is the right word, but you know, just put all that goodness all over your cinnamon rolls. Now time to plate this ooey gooey deliciousness. Oh my gosh. Cannot wait to sink my choppers into this. How fluffy. So, look at, so pillowy soft. God, you guys, you have to try these. They're so delicious. My whole family loved them and said they were better than Cinnabon.
I think Cinnabon doesn't have anything on you, babe. These are good. You should sell these for $59.95 on a case at least.
Came out 10 out of 10, 10 plus out of 10. They were so delicious, so fluffy. My whole family loved and devoured them. Definitely a new staple in this house. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate the love and support. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a fat thumbs up and show me some love in the comments. So I hope you guys have an amazing, blessed rest of your day. Happy fall and God bless.